Welcome to the Messy Movement Lab. We are very excited to have you joining us, and I want to make sure that you all are prepped to get the most out of this experience. So, here are a few things that we suggest that you grab for the class space. And grab what you have and grab what other things you think you might enjoy having in the space. You can get some water and some snacks just to have throughout the class, a hand towel, headphones so that you can have a more intimate experience with the audio for the class, journal and pen so you can take some notes, gym shoes or hard bottom shoes, at least for the first portion of the class. I find that it helps with a lot more with stability and comfort of the movement as we start to do our warm-up practice. And what you want to wear right now is just something comfortable that you can move in easily. You can grab your yoga mat, pillows, and other support tools to help you with this practice and supporting your body to have a great experience. And then a change of clothes that really reflect your desire for erotic exploration and expression in today's class. So that can look like lingerie, costumes, or materials or props. And as always, you can feel comfortable to stay in your comfy clothes and just have that experience from this place as well. I wanted to give you all a couple tips on how to really get the most out of this class experience today. And so, one of the first things that I want to bring you all back to is give yourself the opportunity to breathe and give gratitude for making this space and time to pour back into you. Then I want you to really allow yourself to observe the thoughts of discomfort or tension without judgment. Just take notice of what's coming up, write it down, and use this as information to be able to continue to deepen your care practice and deepen your sensual re-embodiment practice. Now, the classes offer you a visual, vocal, and written prompt in order to provide the most accessibility in the learning experience. So instead of like in most classes where you're just watching the teacher, we really want to encourage you and empower you to have this experience in a way that feels in alignment with your own body. So sometimes you'll only use the audio, sometimes you'll use the visual, sometimes you'll look up and you'll see the written prompts on the screen there for you to guide you back towards the movement that would be really beneficial during that segment of the class. And again, if you feel lost at any point, use the visual guide on the screen to point you back towards a really good space. And I want you to remember this is the first of many classes, so you don't have to get it all in one session. Give your mind and your body a chance to slowly integrate. As we get ready to shift into our class experience, please take a few minutes to view our studio agreements. And please, 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 if you need any support at all, we are here in the chat for you. You can message the Messy Movement Lab team in the chat box, and we will be able to support you. We are going to ease into our warm-up. This is an optional standing practice just to get the blood flowing, to help you get out of your head, and to start our process of coming back into the body. So we're starting to the right, and I want you to pivot around your left foot, stepping out as you're like turning yourself in a clock and taking those hands down the body. You'll see in the visual here that I am giving myself a chance to just let my head fall back, really sink into my hips as my body gets a little bit warmer, and really motion that movement around stepping around the body. And we're going to just talk through each of these steps before we go into the exercise with the music. So you've got your first step down, and now we're going to go into our rolling with the shoulders, and we're just going backwards, okay? So we're going to roll those shoulders back, and you're going to see that they're pulling all the way up towards my ears and rolling towards the back. As my knees and my hips get warmer throughout the exercise, I can bend my knees in this exercise. But even if you stand up straight with no bent knee, or even if you're sitting in your chair and you just do that motion backwards, you're going to get a nice stretch. Now we're going to move into our next exercise, which is to alternate those arms and reach all the way up towards the ceiling. So you're going to see here that I'm reaching as high as I can and also leaning a bit from side to side as I'm doing the movement, so I can really feel that elongation and that stretch in my rib cage. And you're going to keep reaching, just letting those hands alternate and pressing down from your toe down to your heel with each foot as you're stepping from side to side. Next, we're going to shift into connecting the hands to the body and reaching up high to the ceiling and then tracing down. So right here, I'm just doing a little forward kick with the feet, so you can step and plant and step and plant with each foot as you're taking those arms up and down the body. Really allow yourself to enjoy and sink into this movement. In this next movement, we are going to take the hands out to the side like you're offering something up, and you're pulling it down and snatching it to the side. And you're going to do that on both sides. So you're stepping out with one foot and then bringing that other foot inwards, and then stepping out again and then bringing that other foot inwards. And again, you're just pulling, reaching up and pulling all the way back down past the hip, and just letting yourself vibe out to that energy there. Now let's try all of that with some music.
Paint the town red like cinnamon, yellow diamonds, limoncello, glycerin, rainbow gelato in the streets, Renaissance yachting in Capri.
And I'm gonna have you step in a circle again, and again we're pivoting around one foot at a time. So really let that outer leg take you around, work those hands up the body and come back down. Now we're gonna roll those shoulders back, roll them back, and slightly bend the knees if you feel like you've got the flexibility there. If it's not there yet, don't worry, you're gonna warm up. And reach high towards the ceiling, alternating those arms and really lengthening that rib cage, and slowly start to bring those hands and trace down the body. And breathe, take those hands back up the body. Get ready for our next move, and take that arm out and pull it down and out. And really focus on your breath here. Allow your body the opportunity to refuel and just revel in the fact that you are here. You are doing the thing that you said that you were committed to doing. Allow yourself that opportunity to relish in that. Now you're taking this seconds to breathe, and I actually want you to breathe. You can keep your feet moving if that feels good to you, but I want you to take really intentional breaths in for 5 and out for 5. In for 5 and out for 5. Let your body enjoy this time and also recharge those muscles as we get ready to go into this next round.
She been through confident, damn she lethal. Might I suggest you don't fuck with my sis? Cause she comfortable in my skin, cozy with who I am. Comfortable in my skin, cozy, comfortable in my skin. sis. Cause she
All right, we're going into our last and final round. I want you to get a really generous deep breath in, and I want you to go a little bit harder than you went the first time you did this. And let's breathe together. Go ahead and start that first step, stepping around in that circle, pulling those hands down the body, letting the neck elongate as you let the neck fall back. Bring those arms up towards the ceiling and then slowly pull them down and connect to the body. Go ahead and start to take those shoulders back and really feel that tension relief as you pull those shoulders up to the ears and let them fall down. And when you're ready, start to go into your reach, elongating each arm, reaching all the way up to the ceiling, letting that rib cage relax, slowly tracing those hands down the body, coming into our last and final move, pulling that hand down. You did that. Powerful, powerful work. I want you to take some really generous deep breaths in. Allow the body an opportunity to refuel. Allow the body an opportunity to settle. Keep breathing. Inhale in and exhale. So one of the things that I love to play around with here, and also feel free to grab hold of something, whether it's a chair or the wall or the edge of something, just to sturdy yourself. This was a day where my mobility and my stability was, just a bit stronger, but this is not my everyday. And so I just want to encourage you all to find whatever props you need in order to make this a really enjoyable stretch and practice. But what I want you all to think about as you're doing this is, not so much trying to hit the move, but I want you to think about how deep can you let the circle go? When you're stretching for your upper body and when you're stretching with your hips, how deep can you let the circle go? How slow can you take your movement? How can you allow yourself to really sink into each time you take the body around in a circle? Each time you let the body move clockwise, each time you let the body sink right back into that space. Like, how can you let your body really go there and then step out of it? Like, give yourself a break, let those legs relax, breathe for a second, and then try it one more time. As you start to feel a little bit warmer and your body starts to feel a little bit looser, I want you to feel more comfortable to bend those knees. I want you to feel more comfortable to take a little bit more time. You want to feel that elongation in the back of your knees. You want to feel that elongation in your hips. You want to feel your hips opening as your circle gets deeper, as you're taking it around clockwise and counterclockwise. And as that circle deepens for you, you want to really focus on the idea of like massaging the muscle versus trying to stretch it or rip it to the point of being elongated. So even if you're still having tension at this point in the class, that is okay. I want you to work with it. Let it be data for you and not a sign that maybe this wasn't a good idea, or that, maybe you haven't done enough to be able to, to be ready for this class. That couldn't be further from the truth. The body just needs repetition. There is medicine in the repetition, and I'm going to say that to you all over and over. So that's why I suggest that you allow this to be the start of the journey and not the be all end all, right? We're not trying to learn every single thing we can learn in one practice. We're just starting the conversation and allowing our bodies the opportunity to have this moment and to have this reconnection. And then as we start the conversation, we can start to see new results, new shifts in our body. So this class, you may be experiencing a lot of tension, but in 4 weeks, I promise you, when you take 2 classes a week at minimum over the next 4 weeks, your body's going to feel drastically different. You're going to be able to drop into the practice drastically different. There is medicine in the repetition. So really allow yourself the opportunity to just be where your body is right now. Not where you want it to be or where you thought it might be by this time, but let it just be exactly where it is, and praise it for that. Praise your body as you're moving. Say thank you for giving me this opportunity to move. Thank you for letting me know what you need. Thank you for giving me a space to be able to connect with you. Genuinely talk back to your body as you feel those points of pressure or tension or stress coming up, and allow yourself to walk with it in observance versus critique. Powerful work, everyone. We are going to ease into our first 4-minute break, and I want you to go take some water, grab some fresh air, stretch your eyes away from the screen for a minute. And also during this time, if you want to grab some items that would be a beautiful expression of your erotic self and what you are wanting to explore in your sensual self-care journey, please feel free to grab those items and bring them back to the space. You can bring as many things as you'd like and change throughout your practice as the mood calls for you. And we will see you back here in a few minutes. Enjoy your break.
Gonna show right now, but are you willing to sacrifice your life?
as you are settling into your space, go ahead and take a few seconds in the chat to introduce yourself to your classmates, share your screen name, your pronouns, and one word or one sentence to describe how you want to feel when you leave and why. For our next section of the class, we are going to ease into our sensual movement-based language. This is an opportunity to learn some beginner movements that you can begin to practice on your own and deepen when you're in your live class practice with us, that will allow you the opportunity to really get to know your body, to understand how it reacts and responds to coming into this sensual wellness process, and also to give yourself some really juicy and yummy time to spend connecting with your own body. So our first movement prompt for this practice is to connect the hands to the body. I want you to bring your hands to your hips and then slowly start to trace and circle the line of your stomach. And I want you to spend a little time hanging out here, maybe more than usual, allowing yourself an opportunity to really get to know, like, what does your skin feel like? What does your body feel like today, right now, in this moment? Giving yourself a chance to just kind of really explore that landscape. Then I want you to move up towards your breast, and I want you to come up the center of the chest, circle around to the outer soft edges of your breast. Come back down over the stomach. Keep breathing, allowing yourself to sink into the space, whether it's rooting into the floor or letting your body sink into the mat or into your bed. Go ahead and really let yourself take a full, generous, deep breath, and then take that pathway again, taking those hands up the thighs, over the stomach, over the chest, over the neck, and back down. Remember to keep breathing as you move through this space, as you deepen your touch and your connection with your body. Remember to just pause for a second, check in with yourself if there's any resistance or tension or stress that's coming up. Give yourself an opportunity to pause and remind yourself you don't have to just push through those things in this space. You can give yourself an opportunity, write it down, jot the thought down or get it out of your body, or, just give yourself a chance to verbally acknowledge it and then go back into the movement. You don't have to rush. There's no rush. Go ahead and sink back into the body, connecting those hands, starting at the waist, and feel free to start to alternate the hands in different directions or moving away from the spot that you've been in as a way to just kind of shake it up and reinvigorate it as we go into this next round of movement.
Remember when I drove you home from work? I love the
We're going to slowly ease into some upper body circles. So as you're connecting those hands to the body, I want you to think about bringing your chin to your chest, slowly rolling down the spine and letting your hips shift from side to side as you roll up, pulling the head all the way back and slowly finding your way back down. Bend your knees or find something to press on to give yourself as much grip and sturdiness as you need right now. There's nothing wrong with getting those additional supports. And go ahead and make sure that you're breathing and enjoy oozing in this position. Powerful work. You have truly committed to this journey and to yourself in this practice, and I hope that you are proud, and I hope that you're feeling good in your bodies. I want you to remember to breathe. We're going to ease into this next practice, but if you need to grab some water or you need to step away for a second, remember you can always do that at any point, and we are here in the chat to support you. We're coming right back into those really juicy upper body circles, connecting those hands to the body as we move. Now again, grab something for support. Either sit down, lay down, put your hands up against some furniture, grab onto the railing or the edge of something. Find something to give yourself a little bit of stability, especially in this first practice. There's no need for you to overwork your body. I want you to remind yourself that you can take it slow. Now, my folks that are coming back, this is your 4th, 5th, 6th, 20th class. You know, if you're feeling the call to like really try and move through some of the stability, then go ahead and try it freestanding. But remember, you can always alternate.
Evidence we miss alignment, not be more in love with you each argument. Something wrong with me. I like the way you screw your face up, trigger me right when I need it. You wrong, but I can't get on without you. It's a shame and I can't blame myself. Keep loving you, you do it this. All that I know is mirrors inside me. They recognize you. Please don't deny me. It's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different. It's different when I'm sitting here alone all by myself. It's different when I think you might be with somebody else. It's different, it's different.
Moving as slow as you can, breathing into each section, allowing that chin to really connect to the chest as you're pulling down towards the floor. And then when you're coming back up and doing that upper body circle, making sure that you let the neck open all the way, like you're trying to pull the top of your head towards the floor, and just letting the throat open, letting the jaws relax, letting your chest open a little bit wider, and then coming back down. See what a difference that makes, just adding that little bit of additional pull in that practice.
Like it's cool when you pull up with a new, and it's not all that I know is it was inside me. They recognize you. Please don't deny me.
It's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different. It's different when I'm sitting here alone all by myself. It's different when I think you might be with somebody else. It's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different, it's different. This shit,
And slowly let that go. And I want you to take some really full and generous breaths here, placing your hand on your stomach, just bringing yourself back to center. Been doing a lot of movement. Just want to take a pause before we go into this next practice. In this exercise, we are going to focus on walking and allowing ourselves to sink into our hips as we walk. So you'll see that your guide is pressing into her hips and pulsing as she moves forward, and just take it back. Regardless of how much space you have available to you, I want you to find a way to really just get that, even just 4 solid counts of it, and walk around your space.
your heartbeat woke me up this morning. Still got the taste of you on the tip of my tongue. So beautiful when you're sleeping. May fall in love again if I stay too long. What we did last night, oh, it was amazing. If I gave you the rest of my life.
Remember to breathe, and no matter how much space you have, you can really slow yourself down to do 4 walks forward at minimum, and just really sink into it literally by stepping that front foot forward, pressing into that hip, and then sliding that back leg through, and then sinking into that hip as well. Get 4 of those in, and then turn it around. Keep those hands as connected to the body as you feel comfortable.
Feel like I've known you forever. Can't believe that you just met me. I got hella shit to do today. I'm just hoping you don't let me in. I'm ready for breakfast in bed. I'm ready for another round. Your melody's stuck in my head. I never heard a sweet sound. Ooh, I can sing it all night long. I'm trying to get the right tone. Wanna make it hit the high note. Keep it on repeat like Mike Jones. I'm ready for breakfast in bed. I'm ready for another round. You already know my name. I just wanna hear you scream it out. Oh, nah, nah. Oh, mama. I tried, but I can't stop thinking about you and your body. Touching my body, I fucking lose it. Girl, I don't know what to do. Am I dreaming? What am I seeing? I can't believe it. It's just too good to be true. Oh, nah, nah. Oh, nah, nah. Oh, nah, nah. Oh, nah, nah. bop. I said, I know, you know, we know, you's a bop. But my face, your face, is elated. Who should stop? My face, your face, elated. Who should stop? This is new for me. Truthfully, you can't go. Cause I'm just thinking about how much I think that you should stay. Oh, for all days. Oh. My stomach jumping like ba-da-dip, jump-a-dip, ra-da-da-da, real, zip-a-dip, da-dum, yeah, da-dum, down, coming down, yeah, oh, na-na, 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 yeah, oh, na-na.
And if you're feeling really in tune, go ahead and connect your hands to your body as you walk.
Touching my body. I fucking lose it. Girl, I don't know what to do. Am I dreaming? What am I seeing? I can't believe it. It's just too good to be true. Oh na na, oh mama, oh na na, oh mama.
You're doing really great work. Allow yourself an opportunity to breathe, grab some water, stretch your eyes away from the screen as you need to. This is your time. And we're going to think about taking up space with our walk now. So now we know how to sink into our walk with our hips, and we know how to connect those hands to the body. I want you to take this next song and solely focus on just moving in your space with confidence and with ease as you walk from one side of the room to the next, sinking into the hips, connecting those hands to the body, and following the rhythm. Breathe into it and let yourself have fun. Remember, there's no way to mess this up.
Clarify, clarify, pacify all. Oh, so tell me I'm the only one, like I didn't know.
Feel free to find those moments where you want to pause and revel in that connection to your body. Maybe you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and you just have to have a moment to enjoy exactly what you see. Allow yourself to pause and then pick back up with your movement as you're ready.
Pacify our love. Won't you clarify? Clarify it, baby, pacify. Pacify our love, our love. Won't you clarify? Clarify it. Happy pacify. Happy pacify. Oh, so.
Your movement doesn't have to make sense or look right to anyone else. It just needs to feel good in your body. So that's why I want you to take extra particular time to allow yourself to slow down and not just rush through the steps that you're doing, but to really sink into each one, explore it, pick it apart, try different speeds, try it in different pathways, maybe try it with different supports. There's always something new to explore. So it doesn't have to look like anything for someone else. So if you're finding your mind trying to decide the step, really work with yourself and work with your body to say, okay, it doesn't have to look like that. So what else can it look like? How else can I embody this movement? What other pathway in can I take? You have a strong imagination. So trust yourself and trust the movement and trust the music. Remember to breathe. Allow your body an opportunity for a break. As you feel more comfortable in the space, I want you to find things to press your weight against. So find the wall or a chair or your bed or a couch and use that to sturdy yourself as you do those same movements, sinking into the hips and connecting those hands to the body. If you feel an urge to do other movement, feel free. This is your time. My favorite part about this movement is being able to find different ways to suspend my body, especially like in the hallway or on a chair or on the railing. And so it just gives me different ways to kind of play with some of those same movements, that hip circle, that upper body circle, that connecting of the hands, and also utilizing the space, and just gives me a different way to be able to access that movement. So again, there's absolutely no way to mess this up. This is an opportunity to explore. Allow yourself to try to see how far can your hip move into that beat. How much can you sink into the rhythm of the beat and really allow that to kind of take over. And if you end up doing other movement, that's totally fine. The point is for you to be inspired and fueled up and have an opportunity for reconnection. Enjoy.
So beautiful. She just hit my heart, oh. Full force and she got me like, I be like, baby, why you so fine? Got to make you mine. So hard to find. Baby like, oh, how'd you do the thing? The way that you do it and she ain't even show nothing. She be walking around so confident, so heaven sent. I think she was meant to knock them daylight. Like, girl, you so fine. Oh, oh,
we're going to practice our wall straddle now. So as you're sinking into those hips as you walk, I want you to think about making a line with your toe as you move. And you're going to step one foot out and then step out again into a second position, straddling the hands against the wall. And you should be able to be far enough away that you can press your hips in a circle. Now just be mindful of coming up on the ball of your feet. You can also do this flat-footed as well. Try it a couple times and see how it feels.
She was so sublime, super fine. She was never lying, strutting in the heels or her slides. Either way, eyes on her every single day, week, year. Everyone wondering how she does it with no fear. All that confidence, was it heaven sent? Does it come within? Does it come run out? I don't know. She'll just have them running out and in. Man, they want to sin, talking deadly sin with me.
Now again, you're walking slowly into that wall straddle. So you're taking those 4 steps, sinking into the hips just like we talked about. And then as you get to that wall, you spread the arms apart and then you take a wide and generous circle with the hips, allowing the body to stretch as far and as slowly as you feel comfortable. Try it a couple times and see how it feels. I want you to feel very comfortable to find your way into connecting those hands to the body in a way that feels right and in alignment for you as you do this wall straddle. So slowing down, allowing yourself to trace a little bit. Know that there's a lot to explore, so the repetition is really good. I want you to go ahead and find a chair. I want you to get comfortable and allow yourself to sit down. We're going to take this same movement of connecting the hands to the body and doing the same type of straddle, but we're going to use the chair in order to do so. So if you've got some support like I do from my very sexy husband, you can go ahead and let them in on your practice for a second if that feels yummy for you. I'm very grateful for his support. So you want to make sure that you spread the legs into a second position and you're just making soft circles with the upper body.
This is a place where I don't feel alone. This is a place where I feel at home.
Remember to breathe as you are taking in this moment of self-intimacy. You'll see some gentle prompts on the screen as a way to guide you into what type of movement would feel really generative right now. We're going to start with making soft circles, allowing yourself to connect that chin to the chest. ear to shoulder, and softly pulling the head all the way back. As much as you feel comfortable to lean forward into this pose, as much as your body is ready and capable, please go ahead and enjoy that exploration from small circles to larger circles. I want you to trace the lines of your body, whether that's the lines of your thighs or your stomach or your breast or your arms or your face. I want you to find a line and trace that line with the tips of your fingers and breathe.
Color of green. Ground had rose and past its knees. By the cracks of his skin I climbed to the top. I climbed the tree to see the world. When the gusts came around to blow me down, held on as tightly as you held on to me. Held on as tightly as you held on.
We're coming back to that really generous, soft circle. I want you to just keep thinking about your reason for being here today. What made you sign up for class today? Why did you need this today? And more importantly, what is it that you're going to do to commit to making sure that your tank is refueled and poured into and has everything that it needs in order to be sustained? As you continue to make these soft circles and stirring up that desire, stirring up that vision within your body, I want you to breathe and really get a clear visual of your why and what you are going to commit to next. Marvelous, marvelous work. You have really shown up and shown out for yourself today. I hope that you're feeling good, and I hope that you're feeling grounded and connected and powerful in your body right now. We are getting ready to ease into the final portion of our class, but before we do, I want to make sure that we take a 2-minute sensory break just to take our eyes away from the screen, grab some water, grab some fresh air, and take a pause. See you back here in 2 minutes. and welcome back. We are getting ready to shift into our next portion of the class. Before we get into that, I do want you to go ahead and share in the chat, like, how are you feeling in your body? What's coming up for you? You can, again, use the same framework of one word or one sentence, popcorn style. Just share what's coming up for you in the chat. Looking forward to seeing and reading your thoughts. We are winding down our time together with an open playground just for you to move and go back through some of the experiences that we started with at the beginning. You can do movement that just comes to you naturally. You can just lay in the middle of the floor. You can journal, but there's music playing and there's an opportunity for you to really put to use some of the things that you learned today in class. So literally every single step from the very beginning, from the very warm up, you can use all of that in this exploration time right now and see how you feel as you move through each song. And know that at any point that you need a break, please feel free to pause. There will be no audio guidance during this portion of the class. Please use the written guidance on the screen and your visual guide as well. If you need any support at all, we are here in the chat. And remember, fuck the steps. Enjoy yourself.
I'm not telling you to love what I love. I'm asking you to take time to know who it is that you love and are in love with. And do what you can not to offend this sensitive soul who has seen things no lips can confess, no pen can bear witness to, no mind can justify, no memory can wipe.
Let me love, let me touch, let me love, baby, give it up. Let me drink from the fountain in the car, on the street, in the dark, baby, on the beach, in the back of the garden. Ooh, I'm ready. Ooh, don't stop. Ooh, I'm ready. Ooh, don't stop. In the club, how you dance, how you touch, how you offer up all your love and devotion. Roll it up, spark it up, let it burn on the balcony. We can fly to the ocean. Ooh, I'm ready. Ooh, don't stop. Ooh, I'm ready. Ooh, don't stop. You make it real, make me feel I'm the strongest steel, and as tall as the mountains. Talk is cheap, if you're asking me, no place I'd rather be. The back of the garden. Ooh, I'm ready. Ooh, don't stop. Ooh, I'm ready. Ooh, catch up.
Once upon a time ago, I threw my cautions to the wind, my friend, and yelled Geronimo, and rode the wings of love to outer space. But then I fell 1,000 miles to Guantanamo. Euphoria to torture. I left a note that had a rhyme. It go, love is like a Ferris wheel. Love is like a roller coaster. Love is at a standstill. Body after body after body, it's a landfill. And I just caught a body in the lobby and got my hands filled. I'm a serial lover. I set up all the dates that rang up fate and got my friends killed. I barely knew my dad, sometimes I feel like my mother. I love that purple rain love. That have a fight, that scratch my face, that outside and ride my motorcycle in the rain love. Love is like a garden. Love is like a death sentence. Love is like a pardon. I'm free again and ready. Once outside these prison walls, to believe again is scary. Your garden is my sanctuary.
Back to the garden. Ooh, get ready. Ooh, don't stop. Ooh, I'm ready. Ooh, don't stop. Yeah, ooh, get ready. Ooh, don't stop. Ooh, I'm ready. Ooh, don't stop.
Be my confidant, my shoulder, my diary, my best friend, my mentor, my lover, my teacher, my preacher, my one and only, my everything. From the beam of the sun to the dim of the moon, from before until always, I'm yours. So keep me safe within yourself. Bow to my throne, now I'm gone, and I will stand tall.
I don't know if it's good for you, but I know that it's why love, 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 it's good for you, but I know that it's why love, love,
Head in my direction, like I'm looking through you, skipping through the preview, holding my attention. Now I wanna hold you, bring your body close to me. I just wanna taste it, touching on the feeling, have it for the weekend. Testing on my patience, throw me in a deep end, see if I can swim in you. All night, try something different. Now I go the distance all night, trying to paint a picture of you in my mind. But you're a color that don't exist. What are you? I hear sounds you make with my lips. What are you? I'm getting so close to coming to my senses. Coming to my senses. Coming to my senses. Coming to my senses. I feel it taking over, can't control it no more. The energy is pulling me, come on closer. I try to paint a picture of you in my mind. Yeah, I try, but you're a color that don't exist. What are you? I hear sounds you make with my lips. What are you? I'm getting so close to coming to my senses. Coming to my senses. Coming to my senses. You're a color that don't exist. What are you? I hear sounds you make with my lips. What are you? I'm getting so close to coming to my senses. Coming to my senses. Coming to my senses. Coming to my senses.
Shotgun poetry, crack the whip again, make me see. Sharpen your knives for me, infiltrate the mind, body. Body. Contract, killer prose, calling walks away.